Signal. That's another issue. Gotta find out a good promoter. How should I say? Ooh, gnats. A good provider for service to when you're on and about streaming. That's always been an issue I notice with T-Mobile, depending where I'm at. I go back and watch the streams and I see it looks from the signal going out to actually like making the lens is dirty. Anyways, starting our walk with that hump to get over. For now, oh man, that's work on itself right there. I feel it right in my lower back and my hips. That's where it really hurts the most. How's everybody doing, guys? I see a like, 16 people on. Appreciate it, folks. Coming to our top of my hill. And a little overcast like it is every morning. We're gonna go right. So, still into another hill. That's what it's called. Northern Cano Hills. So, I like to call them not just Encanto, North Encanto Hills. And then the bad publicity starts beyond that dirt hill. It's all residential down there, but after that one, like kind of dirt bike hill, it's bad past that. It's just, it has a reputation. That's all. It just never goes away, it lingers. They get fresh incidents every year. That way you just don't forget. That's a cool mailbox. Steelers fan. Oh. We're definitely gonna take a break up here for a while, guys. That was a double whammy to start with. This actually does make a difference, though. I notice. Even though my legs get tired and I start to tremble and shake, and I do get cramps, I need to drink more water, more than I've been drinking. But I do notice that the swelling, both in my left foot and calf, does stay down at a more regular and longer time, actually. So between the swelling and the discomfort and pain, it's good when the swelling goes down to normal. I call this the quieter side. Quieter because I'm there on this side of the neighborhood. This is a newer house right here. This was an empty lot, and they built this house here. It's got a pretty cool view in the back. Pretty modern, kind of with a old, kind of rustic look. It's quiet here. Okay, so we've gone straight that way, just not all the way down the bottom of the hill, because I don't want to climb back up top of the hill anymore. We're gonna make a left on this street here. And the street is in itself is pretty cool because just the way like it twists and turns because it follows the ridge of the canyon. So the houses are basically built on this ridge of a canyon here. And you're gonna see that as we get more into it. The only thing is it's a really tight street. So there's nowhere to really walk or cars are gonna go right by it, but luckily they go slow. It's mostly residential to travel through here. Once we get past this here. Ooh, I feel that strain in my chest. Well, I'm on what, day 3? My day 3 of daily morning walks, right? I still haven't done one in the afternoon or evening, should I say, yet. Because I'm just too tired, guys. I zonk out in the afternoon, guys. Oh, these people have books. The freelibrary.org. Steak Dog, When You Love Recovery, Saturday Boy, The Hardy Boys. Right on. I don't know if they want to read some of my books. This street was our street was like this, guys, but probably a lot worse and with 1,000 times more traffic than they ever probably get here. Because this is like mainly just residents go through this. This, like, you know, it is a throughway to another street. I don't even know we're gonna go that far. I don't think so. I don't have the energy. It all connects, man. It all goes around, all around, you know, this valley, the freeway. So these hills, canyons, all the way around, over there, past over there. So it connects to where I go towards the trolley. That's why it's kind of rough for me to go this way, because it's all hills. And then it's dangerous because where you walk at, there's no sidewalks. So that's why that one time I went around, you know. But I still got there in good time. So I just got to calculate on getting up a little earlier, leaving a little earlier to not cut it so short. So my trips want to head down that way. That's the best way. Just catching a trolley towards downtown and then getting off and getting the orange line, or yeah, from the orange line to the blue line south. There we go. Yeah, I sound like a regular now with public transportation. In fact, I did help somebody with the directions the other day. I forgot who it was and where it was at, but yeah, I was stopping somebody. They weren't clear straight. I explained it to them. Like, oh, okay. They got it. Yeah, don't worry about it, man. I was the same way as you were. But once you start taking it, you start learning. The next thing is you start timing it with your schedule, hopefully. But I don't have a schedule. I just hope, you know, there's a bus there at certain sections, or which bus is there. So it's like the shorter route. Either way, it doesn't matter. I make the best of it. Sometimes I go the long way and just stop, drop off in town and just go to pharmacies and get my prescriptions and then come back. It's the safer way anyways. It's more well lit. And then there's curbs. Lights, well, People respect it most of the time. Oh, I did catch somebody on my GoPro the other day. I didn't get come close to him getting hit, just running a light. There was a girl in front of me. She didn't get close to getting hit. He just like you know, kind of like realized and kind of just passed the line, ready to run it, make a right turn, like they always do. And you know, then he waited for me, and I looked at him. I pointed at my camera, and then I pointed at the catty corner of my head. There's a cop over there, by the way, too. Just, you know, just so you know. Who knows, man? Even if I did get hit with a cop, would I even stopped? Seriously, guys. That's where we're at now with first responders and stuff now. So it looks like some of these houses, they built homes behind them back in the day. So it's like one house, another house behind them. So anyways, as we're going here, these houses here end up actually facing the canyon now, or the back of their houses is the canyon back there. Yeah, I went from like, yeah, we're in the hill, yeah, we're walking straight, now boom, there we go. It becomes straight, like looking down. But we get a view over here around the corner. That's what I wanted to show. Let's see, we don't get any traffic on the street. That's a nice house, but it looks like it's gonna need some work already on the wood. It's caving in already. Darn it. It's tinted too. I bet you that, because I know that sounds brutal. Anyways, look at this view. Okay. So, you get a view from here. So that's what that house right there gets that view. And from that corner, they get part of the view. They probably get the view actually over this roof here. But anyways, check this view from this angle here, man. This is San Diego, guys. So this Encanto right here. This the canyon. All this canyon here. And it goes beyond to Emerald Hills right past somewhere over there. But the freeway goes over. Oh yeah, there we go. Those antennas right there. That's the division there. So past over there is our Emerald Hills. And then over there is South Bay. Southeast San Diego down there. Might be Imperial stuff over there. But over there is Coronado. See if I can like focus it. But anyways, that's Coronado Bridge. That's where we had Chicano Park over there. And then those cliffs right there, that's the end of Point Loma. That's where the view, that's where the old the old military burial site, but it's filled up. So now we do the new one in Miramar. So look at the view, man. San Diego, isn't that great? It's beautiful, huh? As your backdrop says downtown San Diego's to the right. It's sad, and then there's Logan Heights, National City. That's the shipyards right there. That's awesome, huh? And then this street goes down, follows the canyon down that way. And there's houses, like I said, houses like in the front and then up. And then you got driveways going down. Dude, it's gorgeous. I love this part of the neighborhood. It's gorgeous. But anyways, I just wanted to show this view. So we're gonna head back home. All right, guys. So that's why I call it North Encino Hills. I remember that I said that one time to a police officer. I called the cops because somebody hit my neighbors. Another person not paying attention. She was on the cell phone with her kid brother. She was on a cell phone. She just hit my neighbor, the tenant. And she wanted to leave. Well, I'll just leave the cell phone here with my little brother. I'm like, what? Dude, did you not just hear what you just said, lady? I said, go ahead and do whatever you do. I'm not going to hold you, but I'm a witness now. And I'm all, worst of all, you just said that's your little brother? Oh, dude. I'm definitely going to court for that one, lady. Oh, shit. She wasn't a teenager. She was in her 20s. Long story short, nothing really happened. Cops took a report. They felt pity for her and the kid. You know, they didn't check her for DUI, nothing. Or even like ask how it happened. She lost control, running hauling ass up the hill, and she wrecked. That's what happened. She was probably on her cell phone texting or something. Anyways, got this side over here. Oh, I was watching Burger Clan right now. I see the difference right now. He said he said a couple days ago, actually, he's been really, like, on some of the streams, like, really drunk. And other ones, like, really hungover. And anyways, both things. When he's hungover, he can't really, do anything. He just has to sleep it off. And then when he's drunk, he's just being drunk and stupid. So he quit drinking, and now he's just being stupid. Where do I start, dude? You guys gotta check out, man, Burger Planet. He is on YouTube, so you don't have to watch him. He does his live streaming on live on Kick, and then he restreams it or does it, whatever, uploads it on YouTube, so you can watch him. Burger Planet. And he does return comments, but just be careful, because he'll ban you. He'll block you. He's very sensitive to whatever you say. Where do I start, man? Well, he gave up on the business of making a smash burger, a little stand. He took his losses. He rented 2 booths for, he said a couple of days. I'm sure it was probably, if not a week, a couple of weeks, or a month maybe. He said 400 baht a day. So I don't know how much he lost there. He was going to go into business with some kid, some Thai kid. He looked young. He might have been in his 20s, late 20s. Anyways, the kid's got a bunch of businesses, and they fell through. So he went crying for like 2 or 3 days. Oh, I had a business with Jet Boy, I guess is the guy's name, for Kick. So it didn't work. It's probably the best thing. Like I said, he was going to lose his ass off, dude. Trying to sell burgers. His, not just American style, his style. No, you don't need mustard. No, you don't need mayo in it. That's yucky. You're gonna eat it this way, and that's it. You're gonna buy them and like them. And then how much beef and everything was gonna cost, all the overhead, everything, dude. He didn't like think about anything, but he's just portraying all the blame on Jet Boy because that didn't work out. So that's probably the good thing, right? Right. Okay. So now, I guess he's been in the business of like production for a long time, I guess. So it is real that he was in New York. He used to work over there for MTV, through MTV, or somehow related to MTV. It was a TV show. But the reason that he's better known in this industry of live streaming, I'm just gonna leave it at this. And there's only one video I've found. There's many stories, but I don't follow any other platforms other than YouTube. So Reddit and all these other platforms like that, I don't follow anything on the word Xenu Planet. XENU, I believe. XENU Planet. Just put that on YouTube. You'll get one video. And I'll tell you. I'll leave it at that. Allegations or not, they went to court. And that's just a Achilles heel. That's his kryptonite. If you bring that up, yeah, expect violence too. He's gotten violent with other streamers when they say it. Anyways, like going back to what I was saying, he says he wants to do like graphic designing and production and stuff like that, which is cool, whatever. But then he made a statement like, "Oh yeah, even people that do the artificial art, you can only go so far." And anyways, people are getting sick of graphic AI. They want the real stuff now, which yay nay, yay, because we're getting tired of it because it was getting so old that it wasn't that good yet. So old that was the same thing over and over and over. Everyone was doing the same thing over and over. For example, the Bigfoots. Remember how funny it was at first? Then everybody was doing fake Bigfoots. Okay, now everybody's Iran's supposed to doing the Legos. That's the funny one right now, right? Anyways, what I'm trying to say is that he's saying that, which I don't know. I think right there he's not gonna make as much money as he thinks he's gonna make. I don't know. We'll see. I wish him the best of luck though. To like promote companies and stuff like that, you know. Like I said, I don't know how he flew over there, but I guess he did have a bad knee. So I'm thinking maybe he got a settlement and he rolled with that money over there. So I called it. Because somebody was asking, how long are you gonna be there? And I said to you, until he runs out of money. Which is not saying anything bad about him. It's just about 99% 999 of all expats that go anywhere abroad, backpackers, anybody, when they run out of money, unless they're too sick or something, even though they've been telling people not to go travel or live abroad, they're too sick or going to get too sick, not have money for insurance or for the bills to pay cash. Anyways, Barry Planet, I think he unbanned me, so I'm being nice. I'm giving him claps to all the fucking just stupid shit. Just, dude, he does have something, dude. I notice it now. I'm realizing more and more things now. More about myself, actually, watching this guy, actually, than actually, oh, this guy, this buddy of mine, or my cousin. And I'm like, oh. I watch some of my videos now. I'm like, oh, shit. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Makes sense. That's alright, guys. That's the entertainment, right? That's why you all keep coming back. Anyways, guys, it's all downhill now. I feel good. I get it, like, you know, the oxygen starts going through my blood, and then my muscles warm up a little bit. So going down the hill actually was one of the worst things, honestly, on my knee. That motion was like brutal. The stick helped a little bit, but the motion of the stepping like that way on my knee, yeah. But now this is warmed up. Yeah, especially when it's not inflammation not as bad. Yeah, that's why my back also like warms up after a while. So just a little walk. I showed you guys part of the canyon. At night, guys, it looks gorgeous, dude. Because like I said, you don't just see like the neighborhood, the house lights. You see like San Diego and stuff, man. It's gorgeous. Like some nice sights to watch the fireworks too for 4th of July. I always forget about that one. I always go the easy one, just right over here instead of going back around that way. That's a cool one actually, because you'll see that way. And this over here you'll see that way, down to the South Bay. And some of the houses over there also, depending which angle they have, they'll get the whole clear view of the valley into the Bay of San Diego. It's a pretty nice view. Carlos didn't call me. He must be taking Sunday off. He's tired, man. He was calling me from the very beginning when he was over in New Jersey. He just sounded he was over it, but he just had to do it. It was just a numbers thing. So, calculated just right to turn in the paperwork beginning of May. I'm so happy for him, man. That is so awesome. Now he has a long and healthy retirement. That's all I wish for him. For him and his wife. Oh. I know you guys are thinking, what about me? What about me? What's in the future, guys? You have to make your future. What's up, Husky? That's Kuma's friend. It's a milk chocolate, light colored brown, dude. Fucking those are my favorite kind of huskies. They're beautiful. All right, people. It's time for me to log off. Peace out.